Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host. I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day. Let's talk about mental bandwidth and the limitations some people have. Now, as a so-called normal person, as someone who is neurotypical, you have a very amorphous amount of mental bandwidth that adapts quite easily to the situation. Some people have better than others. Think about when you're in a stressful situation. Think about when you've got a day off. Think about when you're at work. Your mental bandwidth and your amount of, I'll call it, amount of data we put switches all over the place, depending on what you're doing in that. And yeah, you can reach overflowing, but it's very rare. You have to have a really fucked up day, or a tragedy happens, or something else, and your brain just can't deal with any more shit that day. This can cause stress and other things. Neurodivergent person can either have pretty much infinite bandwidth in certain situations, or tiny little bit of bandwidth, depending on the situation. For example, let's take apart yesterday when I went to outside my house to do something I hadn't done ever before, training to get on and off a bus to see if I could take my class 2 scooter around places further out. So this was something I was doing that was not something I'd normalised. Me leaving my house on my Quingo or my Pride Revo to go shopping, or to go to the local park, or to just go for an explore, that's normalised. Takes a lot less bandwidth because it's something that I've done before. It's comfortable, it's stress-free, I just do it. But when something new, I have to take manual control. The automatic gears just aren't in place. I'm going to be meeting someone I've never met before. I've got to interact with them. I've got to talk to them in a way that's normal to be able to get through this training. I've got to manage all my freakouts of, oh my god, what if I got stuck? What if my vehicle crashes up against the thingy? What if I do damage to the bus? All these silly things. So many things. What if my vehicle stops working or gets stuck and we have to get someone out to get out there, and I have to get out to my vehicle and I don't want to get off the thingy because it's my safe space, and what will happen to me? All these kind of things. And so I have to take manual control. I have to manually regulate my emotional levels. I have to manually regulate focusing on my vehicle, on my safe space, and also interact with someone. That's why by the time I had sorted it, it wasn't that we failed that caused me to have a meltdown, that caused me to... I slept twice yesterday. I was very much out of it. I was having trouble functioning and stringing phrases together. It was horrible to try to do that in that situation. And by the time I got home, I basically was on autopilot, I put the scooter away, put the batteries on charge, checked on the dogs, make sure they were okay, went upstairs, did a small vlog upload, talked to a friend on thingy, and basically crawled into bed. because it was completely new. And he had used up my day's bandwidth. So I had to go and basically shut down twice. Being in my safe space here doesn't use up much bandwidth. I've got all my coping strategies. I know what happens. Having a friend visit, and Brit Monkey is staying here the weekend. We ordered pizza at midnight. We take turns in ordering takeout for the weekend if we're going to have takeout and so on. I did the last time we was here, and so we had Domino's pizza. It arrived. It was surreal to me because I didn't realise that pizza delivered at that time after midnight and that. And he explained to me about drunk people get hungry on the way home from pubs and whatever, and they want pizza. And so many places, just not something I'd ever thought about, being able to order takeout after midnight. So anyway, it was good. And pizza is in the kitchen. I've had my huel this morning, but I think lunch is going to be pizza. Cold pizza. You can reheat pizza, but I think cold pizza. I like cold pizza. And the dogs are going to get some pizza as well. Pizza. So yes, I'm getting distracted now, aren't I? So yes, I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day. I am here. Anybody wants to talk to me on Discord now? Bye for now.